Situation. The hook is subjected to three forces, A, B, and C as shown. For this problem, A is 35 kilonewtons. And then B is 45 kilonewtons. Okay, so first question, number 1. If the resultant of the force is 80 kilonewton and is acting along the positive x-axis, find the angle alpha. So yung resultant daw natin dito ay 80 kilonewton ang magnitude. Tapos yung direction niya is along the x-axis. Now, dyan pa lang, this is telling us that Rx must be equal to 80 kilonewton while Ry must be equal to 0. Bakit? Kasi yung resultant natin, parang paganto lang. O ibig sabihin, wala siyang y component. No? Sabi niya kasi acting along the x-axis. So that's why Ry would be 0. Okay? And now, because we are trying to solve for C, or rather, ano bang hinahanap? Alpha pala. Alpha. Because we are trying to solve for alpha, then gamitin natin yung equation natin for Rx and Ry. So, alam natin na yung Rx ay equal sa summation ng forces along X. So, let's again assume to the right positive. So, Rx would be equal to, so yung A natin to the left, so negative 35. Tapos yung B natin, we have to the right. So, 45 cosine of 60. And then yung C to the right then, so C cosine of alpha. And this will serve as equation number 1. And by the way, this is equal to 80. So lagay ko na lang dito, 80. Okay, so that will serve as our equation number 1. Next. So, because wala pa tayong masolve dyan, because they have two unknowns, so kailangan ko pa ng isa pang equation. So, this time, gamitin naman natin yung Ry. So, take summation of forces y, assume upward to be positive. So, we have Ry, which is 0, equals, walang y component yung A, yung B, that's 45 sine of 60. Kaso downward. No, downward. Ayan. Okay, tapos ito naman, upward. So, C sine of alpha. And this will serve as our equation number 2. Okay? So, solving two equations with two unknowns, hindi po pwede yung mode equation sa calcu kasi pang-linear equations lang yon. Ito kasi ang unknowns natin, yung isa nasa loob ng trigo function. So, ang pwedeng gawin na lang natin dito is manipulate natin manually. So, for example, yung equation 2, gagawin kong ganito. So, I will isolate C sine alpha. So, may equal sa 45 sine 60. Okay, tapos yung equation 1, ganun din ang gagawin ko. Isolate ko. I-isolate ko itong part na to. Kasi ito transpose sa kabila. So, we will have C cosine alpha equals 80 plus 35 minus 45 cosine 60. Okay? So ngayon, as you can see here, pwede nating ma-eliminate yung C kapag dinivide natin itong dalawang equation. Pag dinivide natin, ma-eliminate natin yung C. So yun yung gagawin ko. No? Equation 2 divided by equation 1. So we have C sine alpha over C cosine alpha equals 45 sine 60 over 80 plus 35 minus 45 cosine 60. So mag-cancel to. And ito magiging tangent. Okay, and from there, you can solve for alpha right away. Di ba? So alpha is equal to, sa calculator ko na lang gagawin, arctangent ng 45 sine 60 over 80 plus 35 minus 45 cosine 60. So alpha would be 22.85 degrees. Okay, and that is letter A. Next, if alpha is 60 degrees, what is the value of force C such that the resultant of forces A, B, and C acts along the x-axis pa rin? So for number 2, kunwari daw yung alpha ay 60 degrees. Okay, so kunin ko lang yung figure ulit. So kunwari daw, ito ay 60 degrees. And then ganun pa rin, this is 35, this is 45. So ano daw yung C? Para yung resultant natin, no, is along x-axis. So same concept kanina. This will tell us that Ry must be 0. Okay? So that is telling us that Ry must be 0. So ngayon, kapag ginamit natin yung Ry, so hindi ko na gagamitin yung Rx kasi yung Rx natin dito hindi natin alam eh. Kumbaga, unknown din eh, no? So ngayon, pag gagamitin natin yung Ry is equal to summation of Fy, assuming upward positive. So we have 0 is equal to 45 downward, 45 sine of 60 plus C sine of 60. Ang lalabas lang dito yung C natin equal sa 45 kilonewtons. And that is already our answer for number 2. Okay? And just in case, gusto lang nating malaman ano yung Rx, ano yung resultant, no? Kasi yung Rx ito magiging equal lang sa Rn. Okay, so to solve for Rx, we can just apply summation of forces sa X naman. So yung Rx is equal to summation of forces X. Assuming to the right positive, so Rx is equal to negative 35 negative 35 plus 45 cosine 60. And then, dahil yung C nga ay 45, so plus 45 cosine 60. So we can evaluate Rx. Although hindi naman kailangan, pero makita ko lang what if yun yung tanong, no? So that gives us 10 kilonewtons. And lalabas lang dyan na yung magnitude ng resultant, which is square root dapat ng Rx squared plus Ry squared. But since Ry is 0, so therefore this is 10 kilonewtons. Okay? So kung kailangan lang, kung tinatanong. Alright, so that is for number 2. For number 3, for the forces A, B, and C to be in equilibrium, what is the magnitude of the force C? So ano naman yung magnitude ng C? So para maging equilibrium. So ano ang conditions ng equilibrium? So para maging equilibrium for number 3, okay, so ang equilibrium guys, dapat yung resultant mo 0. Di ba? Wherein yung summation ng forces X is equal to 0, summation ng forces Y is equal to 0, and meron pang moment, kaya lang ano kasi ito concurrent system, kaya hindi mo kailangan yung moment. Kumbaga, ito yung conditions ng equilibrium. Okay? So, pinapahanap dito, sorry. Ito pala dapat. Okay, so pinapahanap dito is ano yung C. So this is, ilan nga to? 35, 45. So, pinapahanap yung magnitude ng C. So, ganun ulit, no? So, summation ng forces X must be 0, assuming to the right positive. So, we have negative 35 plus 45 cosine 60 plus C cosine alpha equals 0. So, we call this equation 1 once again. And then, summation ng forces Y is equal to 0, assuming upward positive. So, we have negative 45 sine of 60 plus C sine of alpha. Okay, and to solve for these two equations, I will apply the same mathematical solution in problem 1, dun sa item 1. Wherein I will isolate again, once again, yung C sine alpha sa equation 2. So that's 45 sine of 60. And then for equation 1, I will once again isolate C cosine alpha. So that is 35 minus 45 cosine, or rather, cosine 60. Okay? So, again, i-divide ko tong dalawa para mag-cancel to. And from there, we can solve for alpha by looking at this to be a tangent of alpha. Okay, so therefore, alpha will give us 72.20 216, no? 72.216 degrees yung alpha. And lastly, para hindi yan yung sagot, ano? Ang tinatanong is yung C. So lastly, to calculate C, we can just apply yung equation 2. You can use either equation 1 or 2, no? Parehas lang. Pero napili ko lang si 2 kasi mas maigsi. So from equation 2, we have negative 45 sine of 60 plus C sine of 72.216 degrees. And from here, we can solve for C. Okay, and that is gonna give us 40.93 kilonewtons. So that is letter D. And that's how we solve this problem.